Do you know what time it is? It is Bego time. I'm so ecstatic that I get to be here early in the morning with my babies. I have some updates to give you, and they're pretty exciting ones. So stick around. Grab your coffee because I know it's early in the morning. I know you coffee addicts are out here just sipping away. So let's get into it. Let's get into tank number one. I'm not really sure if there's anything exciting in this one that I have to give you updates on. I put this cutting in vermiculite and perlite last week. And from the looks of it, it's not dead, which is great. But it was kind of, oh my God, there's a new little leaf. You see? Success. That was a success. And I'm really hoping success for one of the plants that I ended up doing this to. Hopefully the same turnout for that girl is happening. I also did this one in vermiculite and perlite. Oh, doesn't look as happy, but it's also not dead. So that's great. Come here. The flowers, however, have unalived, but need some water. I chopped my variegated snowcap begonia. All right, here she is. Remember, she was big and tall. I'm going to show you her top cut. So the cutting that I did, I took it from right here. It's not rotted, which I'm super happy about. Last time, whenever I would cut my begos like this, they would rot out the stem completely. But because I have a fan in here, I think it helps with the circulation and not allowing this to rot. But look at this. We have a new growth point happening down here. So it basically, I feel like pushed down the energy because I wasn't here last time. So that's exciting. And it looks like it could be rotted out, but I'm not going to play with it too much. Let me just get this out the way. So this is what we're left with on this guy. And we're going to let him continue doing his thing. Ooh, everybody needs water in here for sure. Another exciting, but not so exciting, my Raja. Oh, here we go. All right. He's taking a shit. All of his new old leaves going terrible. But look, we have new growth. I repotted him about, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. And this started happening. It went into shock. But the good thing is that we have new growth, which I'm really happy about because I've already resurrected this plant. This is the second or third time that I've brought this plant back to life. I want to chop off all these ugly ones, but it might need that energy to keep on pushing out. Oh, this is another cutting that I did that I put in vermiculite and perlite. So vermiculite and perlite is the newest substrate that I've been playing around with to see how the plants do as far as propping in it. And we've got roots already on this guy at the top, at the base of the plant. So that's a really great sign. And that makes me even more confident in the choice that I did with the other one that I still need to show you. But that's not coming for a little bit. All right. So yesterday I mentioned how my friend Mark gave me some plants in the greenhouse. Well, he gave me a new plant to add to my tank. This is a Begonia butterfolia. Oh no, he lost a leaf, but that's okay. Because at the end of the day, he pushed out a new leaf and he's looking nice and healthy, pretty firm. I'm not sure why he's looking super wonky, but it's probably because of the position that I have him in there and he's trying to get some light. They're all starving for light because there's so much happening in here and it's blocking. But look, there's a new growth point here and also a new leaf is coming out here, which I'm confused. Maybe that's a new growth point because a new leaf should be coming. I don't know, but look how cute he is, right? He's fuzzy, he's textured, he's really cute, and I can't wait to see him get big. The issue with moss is that it dries out too fast in the tanks. And then we got this, a very sad plant. It'll bounce back, but he's very sad. So I got to get in there and fix that. But that's it really for tank number one. I got to get in and water. I'm looking to see if there's anybody else that I should give you an update on, but I don't see anybody in here that needs more talk about. But everybody just needs really the water. They need the water. They need the fish poop. This one is very, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, what the hell was, oh, well, at least we can see that there's roots. That thing came right out. That is the only issue with the vermiculite is that it's so airy, but it doesn't hold the plants fully in place. So I have to, oh, that sucks. Always making a mess. Stop it. Jeez, I'll be sorry. I did it for the plot. So it's not rotted, which is good. It feels like it calloused over. So that's really good. So I'm going to put it back in, give her a little bit more time in hopes that she starts to push out something great for me. Because she was very variegated when I had first got her, but now she's giving me this, and that's not cool. So I'll just put her back. The 151V2 with all the funky cool colors that I thought ended up unaliving on me he's happy. He's a really happy boy in this one. And he's coming back. Oh, but he's melting a little bit. Why? Oh my gosh. I hate that. More humidity? Haven't you acclimated? What the fuck? Do you need water? Tank number 2. Do you remember just a couple of months ago how bare these tanks were looking? You can literally reach your hand in, no issue. No, not anymore. It's crazy in here. Absolutely crazy. All right, so first things first, I put my variegated snowcap begonia leaf in perlite. It did not like that. The whole stem rotted out. The leaf is still pretty firm. I'm going to try to save it and propagate it in my prop box. So I'm just going to set that aside. All right. What do we got going on in here? There's a lot happening. It's very full. I cut my Ginny Galaxy. I cut her because she stopped giving me really cute variegation. She's basically all green. So I put her also in vermiculite and perlite. So far, oh no. She's not liking it? Oh, I think I want to pull her out, but I'm also scared. I'm not sure what's going on with my stories, but things are acting weird. So I pulled it out, and the stem looks rotted, but it's actually pretty firm, almost like it calloused over. I don't know, but the fact that I'm able to shove it back in the cup tells me that it's doing okay in the substrate. So I'm just going to put her back, give her a little bit more time to see if she will be great for me in props. Anybody else in here? Oh, I pulled out this taco night and realized that that stem actually rotted out, but I don't know, maybe there was too much water in here and it caused it to rot. So it's now a goner. It's tricky with the vermiculite. It's good to propagate it, but I don't think it's good to keep it in there long term, because if you end up watering it, it stays too waterlogged and then it rots out the stem, because there's a bunch of roots happening in this little cup. And now it's basically a goner. I'm thinking about putting this one in the prop box as well and giving it some time to do its thing. I'm just going to start it all over again because there's a bunch of babies coming out of it. Look, there's babies. So I'll set this aside to put it in the prop box. This is garbage. I need my little... Ooh, did that go in the tank? Oh, no. So we're done with tank number 2. Not that many. Things are going crazy in here, but I want to give you the most exciting parts of what's happening. Now, this is the tank that's housing something very exciting. What happened to you? Oh, it's the stratum. It's very, very dry in here. All right. We'll figure something out. Give me a second. All right. So the variegated snow cap is in here. It's in here. And I'm so far, she's alive, right? And I have, well, one leaf down. That's sad. You see, I feel like it's, all right, I'm not going to stress about it. I think that it'll still do its thing. We just got to give it a little bit of time. It's a little concerning, but not too concerning. It could be maybe a little bit too much of this, but it's the only thing that'll hold it up because it's so top heavy. So we're just going to give her a little bit more time to see if she can figure it out. This I propped from a plant that was totally root mealied, and I tried to prop the top leaf, but I think it's a goner, and I put it in vermiculite and perlite. It didn't do well, so we'll get rid of it. I put my Yamor stump in here to see if it'll do something. We've got nothing yet. That new leaf that was coming in completely died, which is so sad. But they're still green, which means that there's still something to save. All right, so we're going to give him a little bit of time in here, and he's going to just have to acclimate himself. What happened to my other... Where'd he go? I moved my Dracopelta somewhere, but where'd you go? Did you fall some? Oh my gosh, he did. I thought I lost my Dracopelta, which I did. I didn't know where it was for a second, but I found him. He fell, but he's safe. He seems like he's doing okay, thank God. But he's doing really good, and the other one is doing very good. 2 successful Dracos, and that makes me so happy. This one is extremely dry. This one was on the ground floor, and it's still kind of wet. So that's really interesting. Oh my gosh, what's the matter here? Oh, no. What's happening? Ah, what the fuck? No! It needs water really bad, but what the heck? Did I miss it? Oh no, it was doing so good. Look at the leaf. Totally just... Maybe it can come back with some water, but it's definitely damaged. Wow, it has not been more than a week since I last watered these guys. So I'm so confused. And same thing with my metallic dragon. He's droopy. It's something with the stratum. I think it's going hydrophobic and it's drying out a lot faster, which is extreme. Oh my gosh. I just watered them, but why? That just means that I have to... Oh my God, you too. It's the stratum. I didn't know that stratum goes hydrophobic like that. Wow. Does it go hydrophobic? Am I tripping right now? I can't be, because there's this happening to so many of my plants right now. Because this one's wilting too. That's scary. Something really cool that I need to show you. Extremely cool. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. We're going to fix you. I'm going to take you out of here and I'm going to give you some soil. Do you see what I'm seeing? Is this guy sick or is this guy variegated? Because I'm a tad confused on what's happening here. But that's crazy because I didn't buy this as a variegated plant. But he looks cool. Look at him. What the heck is going on here? I don't know what to do. I think I have to give him a little bit of time to rehydrate. And then I'm going to have to... Wow. Something very exciting that I need to share with you. Something super cool. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's sick or if it's variegated. This is kind of crazy. Look what's happening to this plant. Can you see what's there's variegation on this begonia? Or is it sick? Do you see it? I don't know if you could pick it up, but there's some variegation happening on this plant and it's a little crazy. Or is it sick? I can't tell. I can't. Let me bring you in closer. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused, but I'm also super excited. I never seen this even variegated. First, I saw it on this leaf because there was a little bit of sport variegation going on, right? On this little corner. And then these new leaves started coming in like this. And I'm like, wait, are you sick or are you variegated? Because I don't know. I never seen that one variegated. But if it's variegated, that's fucking kind of crazy. All right, moving on. I'm really saddened by this one because it was doing so good. And now I feel like I think it'll bounce back. I think I came in just in time, but what the heck? This one is a goner. I'm going to give him time to firm up because this one too look wilty. Anywho, the B2, one of the leaf cuttings that I did, look at this. There are some babies growing from the leaf, but I'm wondering if it's rotting out as well because this top leaf looks a little concerning, but he's pretty moist still, so I don't know. I'm going to keep giving him some time, though, to figure it out. The original plant, he finally pushed out a new leaf. So that's really cool. And he's still doing pretty good. But hopefully he keeps on pushing out. Oh, look, he has a new growth point over here as well. So I'm happy about that. Wow. But I'm so sad about everything else right now. That's my metallic dragon. This is the only really healthy one that I have at the moment because my other ones ended up having root mealies and took a whole shit on me. I feel really sad now. So that's really all the updates that I have for this tank. I'm gonna have to come in here and give everybody a good watering and cry a little bit about this tank because what the fuck? So mad about that. All right, moving on. The Julao. So I cut it last week on Thursday. I put this part in here. It started wilting. I was like, oh, hell no. So I'm just waiting it out for it to do something great, but I want to show you the cutting that I took of it because, man, I really want to start acclimating her. So I'm going to leave her a little bit open so that way she can, oh my gosh. Before we move on to tank number 3, let me give you an update on some of my cloches. The B2 begonia that we propped in water, look how crazy he's going in here. Super crazy. The original leaf cuttings that I took rotted. They have completely rotted, but look at him. Oh my gosh, what the heck? There's a lot of rotting happening. Hold on, let me make sure this doesn't go in the water. Yuck. Are you rotting? Melting. All right, look at him. He's so happy. He just needs better lighting and he won't be as leggy like this. But I'm not ready to take him out. I'm also super scared to do that. I'm just a scared girl. I'm scared. I'm just so scared. But look at all his roots. He's ready to move out. He's like, can you? And this is just one plant. Look at those roots. Oh, I'm just not ready yet. Soon, I'm going to move him out. All right. Now, the gold green begonia. This one has been in here for a long time. This is where we're at. No, not the greatest, but at least he's doing something. At one point, this plant was so beautiful, and now it's looking like this. And it's like, what is that? They look like weeds. Nothing exciting. All right. Now, this is Julao. Last week, Thursday, I cut her. I put her in the tank. Within a couple of hours, no lie. Look at the leaf. The bottom leaf started melting. Look at the tips. This one is melted. Once I started seeing that melting, I'm like, take her out. So I took her out. I also had her in fluval stratum and perlite, and I'm like, this is not going to work. So I put her in vermiculite and perlite, and then I started regretting that too, and I was about to put her in water, and I'm like, stop fucking with her. Just put her in a cloche and stop. So the newest leaf that I saw that started coming out, I think it's a goner, but I see something, a new sheath opening up here, and I'm hoping that it's going to push out a new leaf. I don't know, and this is why it was time for 7 months. This is all I've gotten from her. I got an unhealthy one. I'm gonna say that. I just got an unhealthy one, and that's what I get now. Last cloche back here, my Sarawak, and I think my 145, the one that's variegated. This is the original plant here. No, 49V1. So that one plant that's in there variegated, this is the original plant that I got it from. And look, there's no variegation happening on this one. This is the just growing normal. So I don't understand what happened or what the heck is going on. But I'm excited. I just hope that it's not sick. But there's no way that can be sick. That is doing some funky shit. And I like it. It's cool. But look, new leaf on this one. I got a big chop from this one and I put that one in the glass cloche on my other bookshelf. And it completely died back. I'm not really sure what happened there. But at least I have the original. So that's why it's good to take insurance on these guys because they're a little pricey. And once you lose them and you have to replace them and then you get a sick plant. So we'll just continue giving her some more time to grow back here. And then hopefully the other one bounces back. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't like the Akadama in that one. All right. And then my Sarawak. She's a cutie pie. She's super cute. I like her on a moss pole. She's been my favorite on a moss pole. I don't know. I just think it's really cute. I got to take a cutting of her very soon because she's already hitting the top and it's causing her top leaves to bend. So they really live in this cloche. I don't really do much with these guys. I just have left them in here to figure out life and to coexist together. At least she's not lonely. And once this light turns on, this is what supplements all of these guys in this corner. And last but not least, the 20-gallon, I hate when I do that, the 20-gallon hexagon tank. So staring into this tank and I'm just like, okay, some updates, right? The first Sarawak Draco, right? The one that got mealybugs. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? All the leaves are melting back, right? She grew back. This Sarawak cutting finally rooted. Super. I think this is a Sarawak. This is totally the Sarawak. Totally rooted. See all those nice little roots? Very much needs some water. But she finally figured it out in here. Let me bring you in so you can see what's going on. I need to make some adjustments into this tank. So the one Sarah Draco that got mealybugs, where all the leaves started melting back, and I'm like, what is happening? Is it the water? Is it the light? What? Look at her. She has made a full comeback. Isn't that incredible? She's totally dry, needs some water, but oh man, she's looking so good again, and just like super petite. Love her so much. Now, that same thing that happened to her happened to my metallic dragon. So there was 2 of them in a cup, and I started to separate them. This one's making a comeback. Thank God, because I'm like, what? This is what I started seeing with my plant. And I'm like, there's something happening in here, and it's causing issues. So I repotted it. And when I did, I found a ton of root mealies. But look at all of this new growth. This is really good signs of it coming back. And this is the original one as well, because both of these were in the same pot. Yes. Again, another one. I just have to clip back all the dead leaves and funkiness. This one didn't make it. Or is that that was a flower. So I'll just snip that back a little bit. But all of the new growth that is coming in, happy and healthy. And look at that one leaf. Even though it looks wonky, look how nice and deep blue. All right. So all of those guys need some water. Who else? I took a cutting of my red spotted begonia, which is down here. He likes it. He took well, but I hate how he flops over like this. Not cool. And then I have another little cutting that ended up falling off. And look at all those roots. I'm going to trim back all the funky leaves. So this one down here. This one down here as well. Cut off that melted part. Now it looks a lot better. And then same thing with this guy. I'm going to cut off. Maybe I should just cut off the dead part. Hold on. Let me cut off the dead part off of this leaf. Yep. Where are you? Down here. This one too. I'll just cut off the melted part. I'm just going to put these guys back in their place. All right. And this one was down here. So as you can see with this one, I don't know why I put it back in there because something else needs to go in here to make this tank a little bit more lushful. I have some cuttings down here that I need to pot up. And maybe I should place in these areas so that way we can fill in those gaps. I have a metallic dragon. Oh, what just fell? Oh no, it needs to be replaced. Sometimes they fall off over time. So I got to replace the suction cup. That's sad. But she's safe. Nothing broke. So I have these suction cups that I found that have a lot deeper suction. I take a zip tie, I put it in the hole, and I try to push it in as much as I can, and then I because it's a little much to pull with my fingers. You want to make sure that the cup can fit inside of the Ziploc, and then you want to pull tight, and then you'll just cut off the excess. You put the super glue here. I'm using the gel Gorilla super glue. You put it in here, and then you suction it to the wall, and then it holds it in place, and then your plant pops up in there. Get it? I'm just going to do that real quick. I shall be back. The suction cups are on. I'm just going to give them 24 hours to dry before I do any damage. The only ones that I can put plants is this cup here and this cup down here. So I'm going to take my cuttings that I had in here propping. Totally just in time. There's no water in here. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to pot them up, place them in here. And I'm also going to do this little red spotted Amphioxus begonia. This one's going to be a little bit difficult. But see, this one doesn't mind its leaves getting wet because it's literally sitting in water, one of the leaves, and it hasn't rotted out. Real MVP here. Before I move on to the other plants, the prop box. Let's take a look inside. Wow. Look at that. I've never had this much success when it comes to a prop box. This is surprising for me. Where did that cutting go? I didn't even check on it. Where is it? I need to move him front and center. Hold on, because he's getting lost in the sauce in here. Look at this guy. The Ferrex. Wow. Look at that. I completely forgot about this one in here. He's doing so good. He's pushing out a new leaf. He tried pushing out another one, but looks like that one rotted. Look at him. He's happy in there. He's got to be front and center. I'm going to put him down here. I think this is a good spot for him. I need to hurry up and get this done before my energy ends up not being here for any of this repotting, because I have to pot up those plants. So let me get to it. I'll just leave that right there for now while I get to work on these guys. And there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 plants that I gotta pot up. I need to hurry up and get this done before my energy ends up not being here for any of this repotting, because I have to pot up those plants. So let me get to it. I'll just leave that right there for now while I get to work on these guys. And there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 plants that I gotta pot up. My light just died, but thankfully the grow lights are on. So this one is doing, you guys are doing pretty good. I put a snowcap begonia in here. Leaf, the petiole died, but the leaf is still kind of strong. So I'm just going to cut back the melted parts, and I'm going to shove her into, so you can see, I'm going to tuck her into the moss and see if we can get some growth points from the leaf. I'm going to cover it just a little bit. And the moss in here is damp. It's not wet. And then I have this other snow cap where the stem also rotted. So I'm going to cut back the rotted area like that. And we're also going to tuck the leaf into the moss. Whatever is not growing, we're going to move it out of the way. I'm very impressed by how well all of a sudden I'm doing with the prop box. Because like I said before, that was not working out for me. I cut a taco night begonia leaf and I'm like, oh, we'll just shove it in here too. Where? Because I don't have anywhere else to put anything in this box. I don't have enough space. So I'm going to cut it in half and at least keep a little bit of it, no? Because if I need any more taco nights. But you just never know. Right there. I'm so excited. I really hope the snow caps prop. And then my Ferrex, I had a leaf that ended up falling off and I put it in here and it's rooted in there. I have a Ginny in here. I'm thinking this is the UB06 leaf. I got so distracted. I'm so sorry. Something came up, but I repotted all the plants. So we got this girl. We got this guy. Looking a little wonky right now. We got a metallic dragon here as well. Sometimes it grows a little funny. Don't understand why. Then I have another red spotted begonia, little baby. I think it's going to do really well in here. And I'm not really sure what this is. I don't know. But it's something. Just not sure what. So we'll have to wait and see. So I was thinking about the gold green in here. I'm going to take it out this cloche and I'm going to put it inside the hexagon tank because I think it needs more light to do something better than what it's giving, because this is giving whack. I'm sorry, but it is. And I think I'm going to replace this guy. Will you both fit? Let's see. They both did not fit in here. So I just put the red spotted Amphioxus in here, which is AKA the red spotted begonia. Gold green, send them a little kiss, wish them some luck, send them a little prayer in hopes that it will bounce in the hexagon tank. And all these guys, I'm trying to think where the heck I'm going to put them. I've been going at this for an hour already. I'm really tired. I just have one more tank, this guy right here. And look, that one perked back up. Even the leaf that melted, this leaf, look, it's like standing up for its dear life. These guys need water in there, and I don't know if I have it in me. I'm probably gonna go eat, get ready for work, and then see if I have the energy for this. If not, I'm gonna have to wait till later because I'm beat.